And also the other things, I'm really excited to announce. So, our API will be available next month, and people can actually access the code, and they can test it out. And then we'll probably do a lot of developer conferences where you guys can test the code. And the other thing I'm really excited to announce is basically we're going to actually announce basically Robin8 Exchange, and that's something, and the code will be tied to it. And if you think about it, this kind of fits our vision where everyone is a media, everyone's a brand, everyone can have their own token. So with Robin8 Exchange, you can actually, everyone can create their own token, have their own liquidity, and it's all tied to the put, where basically what we're trying to create is this whole put economy, part of our ecosystem, where for all these products tied to the put. And that's what we've been basically working on. So since the last 4 months, when we saw me in January, we had about 30 people. Now we have about 50 people, 50 plus people, mostly tech. We're really focusing on hiring some of the best tech people. We built an office in Ukraine. We have a blockchain CTO. We hire 3 CTOs actually the last 2 months. So we're very tech oriented, and also, like I mentioned, the put ecosystem. So the put ecosystem is super important, and our goal is to basically, basically tie everything to the put. That's the put economy. And our goal is I think a lot of these companies are coming out. And our goal is to really focus on technology, build great products, and that really could utilize the put. And then our goal again is we'll probably announce very soon, probably closer to summer, that we're building our own mainnet. So we're currently building on Quantum, and as you guys know, I love Quantum. I tell people this, I love Quantum. They really support us, for our tech. They also supported us in our community. But we're also planning to actually build our own mainnet next to Quantum, and to build our own system, and to build for the whole. So if you can think of it as an Apple analogy, right? So our current app, you can think of it as an app. And then we're currently creating our whole marketplace, profile management ecosystem, which is like the Apple Store. We want all these apps to build on top of our Apple Store. And then you can think of the mainnet as the Apple iOS Store. It's basically our operating system that runs the whole thing. So we're trying to create this whole new economy system that's integrated. And then we're also really excited today, before I wrap this thing up, is as you see all these great companies, we're going to announce actually today the Robin8 Blockchain Studio, where basically we take some great projects. And like today we had Prime Chain, we had U Plus Jarvis, we had Angel Invest, we had Unio, we have another great one, Future Fund. And these are projects that are really great projects in the sense that, they're from the US, they're venture backed, they have revenue. If you saw Prime Chain, 55 million revenue. And these are, amazing CEOs who are who took companies public, in the US. And the entrepreneurs, they had great backgrounds, very Chinese, they went to top schools, top, resumes. And one of the things I could really say is these are companies that we actually know personally. So Hassan, my partner, he knows Prime Chain for over 20 years. He knows, Shaka from U Plus for over 20 years. He actually saw him take companies public. David Chen, who's from Angel Invest, is actually our investor for Robin8. They're our angel investor. So, and I also know him 20 years ago in New York City. I used to go to tons of Asian parties. And I actually knew him in the parties thing 20 years ago. So these are companies that in Unio, they helped us with ICO actually. And also, these are great companies that we actually know personally, and we can vouch for. And we're really excited to have them part of the blockchain studio. And we basically give them the support, give them the resources, and we basically, have them be part of our ecosystem. And I'm really excited because these are great companies, and I'm really proud of them, and I'm honored to be part of them actually. And then we're hoping to build this whole ecosystem, and basically really, we're working really, really hard. And I think, as you guys know, some projects, it's the ICO, I don't see them anymore. I really try to come back here at least once a month, good or bad. So anyway, that's all I have to say. And then I brought Hassan here, so if you have any tough questions, he can answer. So, one more thing. I think one more thing. Sorry, the team. So we since we went ICO, we actually increased. We have over 50 people now. And we brought on, for example, Joe Sticka, who's 20 years in the media industry. He's our global COO. We brought on, for example, Art, who's our blockchain CTO in Ukraine. And we're actually building a whole team in Ukraine. We have I believe almost 10 people there. We're growing. and he's building our our whole our profile management system, also our our exchange, our mainnet. Then we also brought Calvin Wong, who's our China CTO, and then we also brought Milan, who's our global CTO. So as I mentioned, we're very tech oriented. And our goal for the last, since we did our ICOs, we bring a lot of great people, a lot of experience, and we're focused on building this, product we talked about. And we also brought Nat, who basically has she's from the big 4As, advertising, so she knows all the advertisers. And of course, our advisors, they're some great advisors, and it's actually growing. So anyway, so that's pretty much it. And if you guys have any questions, definitely come talk to me afterwards. And I think that's it. And then we have one more presentation, and then we have Q&A afterwards. Thank you, 감사합니다.